Hey everyone, this is my small space workout. Enjoy the visual. I look atrocious. I don't know why. But we're gonna get going here in a second. There's only two pieces of equipment for this. A small stepper I got on Amazon and a set of power blocks, which you can get on their website, and they go from 2.5 pounds to up to 50 pounds actually. So I pretty much have a full gym in my house, like I don't need to go to the big Globo gyms anymore, which I'm happy about because I just can't stand them. I did that for so many years and I'm over it. And my cat left a turd for me. Great. I live in a very small studio, as you can see. I make my bed every morning. It's my thing. I'm a part-time van lifer. I'll be posting some videos soon about that, but I actually, when it's time to go on the robot gets off the boots on, put the back of it. It's perfect. So I just have got so many sleeping beds and so many sleeping beds that I constantly left it in the apartment after I leave. I'm just done. So I decided I'm just going to use my bed from the van as my regular bed when I'm not traveling, trying to save money and not be so wasteful. I have to bring my foot up to me because I have low back problems. It's hard for me to bend over. So, anybody else? All right, so here we go. This seems really slow, and it is. When I first get on the stepper, it's tough. I don't know if it just needs to be warmed up or if I just need to be warmed up, but I'm showing you in real time what I'm doing here on the stepper, the speed. Now I'm going to speed it up, but in between each set of weights of weightlifting, I do 100 steps on the stepper in between each set. You'll see. So it's kind of like a HIIT workout in a way, a circuit workout, I guess you could call it. But this little stepper packs a mean punch. I get puffing and puffing when I'm on it. Especially if you kind of squat down a little bit lower, which you'll see further into the video. If you kind of hover into a squat as you're stepping, the workout gets more intense. So I have to put my back brace on here because of my low back. Sometimes I don't wear it, sometimes I do, but today just felt like one of those days. I feel a little bit weaker in the low back, so just taking the extra precaution. So I'm gonna go get my power blocks. So right here, we're starting off with a row, and I believe that's 25 pounds on my row, and I worked up to that, started at 20 pounds, but I do 20 reps on the right arm, starting off with just the actual speed, and then I'll speed it up on the second one because ain't nobody got time for that. So these power blocks are amazing. I got them right at the beginning of the shutdowns, actually. I think if I had waited another month, I wouldn't have been able to get them. We all know what it was like. The home gym equipment during that time, it was scarce. It was really hard to get your hands on. But I snagged these babies before they sold out. I guess I'm a visionary. I predicted what was gonna happen. But yeah, I just don't even go to the gym anymore. All the working that I do now is a product of what I had to evolve my workouts into during the shutdowns. And I won't be going back to big gyms. I do go to a hot yoga studio like once a week because I hate doing yoga at home. It's just not the same. I prefer the hot yoga. But yeah, it's interesting watching yourself work out. Oh, I'm like, oh, I'm okay. Okay. So, all right, we're done with the first set. That was the first set of rows. Getting back on the stepper, do 100 steps. Each leg, so right and left, that's one. So I'm actually doing 200 steps, but 100 each side. I always have to do a little bit of cardio when I'm lifting weights. Like I either go for a jog first, or do this stepper. I have days where I solely lift weights and I'm okay, but I feel like I just got to get like breathing heavily to feel good. I know that cardio doesn't really do shit for the looks. It's all about the food and lifting weights, but cardio makes me feel well mentally. So, all right, second set, we're speeding it up, doing 20 more rows on the left arm, and we'll follow that with 20 rows on the right arm again. I think the stepper is like, I don't know, a blend of the elliptical and the stair stepper at the gym. The stair stepper is brutal. There's nothing like it, but these little mini steppers are great. And they have bands attached to them, so you can do arm workouts as you're working out. I might do a video with literally just the stepper, no power blocks, and just using the bands attached to them. Because, yeah. All right, so now I've changed out the power blocks. Let's see, I think this is 10 pounds each, 10 pounds each. And I'm just telling you, I'm getting back on the stepper for 100 steps. Okay, so I did that. Now I'm taking, each block is 10 pounds. So this is like a 20-pound tricep lift. I don't know what you call it. But I love the blocks because you can squeeze them together and they stay together. You know, when you try to do this with dumbbells, you have to have a little space in between. They don't stay together like the blocks. So it's just more convenient than, you know, grabbing a 20-pound block and doing this. Like, because the next thing I'm going to be doing is shoulder lifts, and I do 10 pounds on each arm for that. So I use those same 10 pounds for the tricep lifts. Hydrate. That's not a Stanley Cup, and I got that bitch before everybody got their Stanley Cups. So back on the stepper again. Surprise, 100 steps. That was my first set of tricep. They're not tricep dips. I don't know why I can't. Tricep. I don't even know. You know what I'm talking about, though. Tricep something. So 100 steps. Now, I don't know if you can see, but I'm getting down lower. So I'm getting into a squat position, not fully, but just, it's harder. It's harder when you get low. Bring the butt down. Swing the arms. It's good for lymphatic drainage. It's good not to be holding anything. I just have to have this towel because my hands get so sweaty. I get so sweaty. Okay, so we're back to our tricep whatever. I don't know what the fuck they're called. Okay, that's right. So I've implemented kind of a push that mimics a bit of a tricep push-up. So it's like tricep push-up, tricep dip, and I do 20 of those. And it is a burner. I have to stop, and you can see I'm kind of pushing to failure towards the end here. I have to like psych myself out for the last 5 reps. I feel like I'm going to get some heat on my form here, but whatever. I've got the belt on. I am protecting my low back. More water. Back to the stepper. Now we have a side view, or I don't really know. I just wanted to show you guys the perspective. I'm not very low in this one. I'm kind of standing straight up. So my AC is pumping really hard in this clip. I'm so sorry. I've said this before in my videos. I'm new to this whole YouTube thing. Trying to figure it out is what it's like. I'm just going to stop talking. Okay. Oh, God. It's back. Okay, damn, it's gone. God. If you saw my other videos, you know I live in a studio. I got a shitty little AC unit, and it's loud as shit. It doesn't even work as well for how loud it is. Okay, now these power blocks are 10 pounds each. I didn't need to change them because I used 10 pounds each for the triceps too. I'm doing shoulder lifts, so if you can see, I start off the first one, oh God, I don't even know how to describe that. I do 3 types. So the first one is just a traditional shoulder lift in the front and then the side, and then I do hammer style where I turn the power blocks up and down vertically in the front, in the side, and then I do like serving the platter so your palms are facing up, and I do that to the front, to the side. So I do 3 different styles of holding the power block, but all of it is shoulder lifts. And I do that 15 times or 12 times, depending on how I feel that day. It's super noisy behind that, so. I wish I could actually, okay, so 15 minutes squat. This is more water. It's healthy. I feel like I contemplate life every time I take a sip of water. I sit there and I'm like, oh, stop. Okay, so you're gonna get a different view of the shoulder lifts now. You can kind of see what I'm doing. It's, you know, palm down, palm to the side, palm up. It's so fast. Whatever. Okay, that's palm forward, palm to the side, palm up. Yeah. And I do that 12 to 15 times, depending on the day. Some days my shoulders just don't have it, so I go for 12. So you could see I did 100 steps there. I actually do it. I just don't want to subject you guys to this long ass video. Okay, curls. This is, thank God, we're on the last. Oh my God, hold on. I had to stop recording there for a second because so many fire trucks and ambulances are going by. I wish people would stop dying. Okay, curls. This is my favorite of all of them. I have 17.5 pounds on each block. I've worked up to that. I'm counting the reps. I'm not talking to myself like a schizo. Like, I mean, sometimes I talk to myself, but right here I'm just counting them. I'm a bit OCD. I love counting. I love charts. I love graphs. I love calendars. I love lists. I love tracking things. How about you? Okay, so I think I do, yes, 15 to 20 reps of the curl, depending on how I feel that day. I think today I did 15. I really noticed that I am not as strong in the morning if I've eaten sugar the night before, flour the night before. It's a journey, trying to get off sugar and flour. I might make a video about it. So stepper again, 100. I do believe I'm a little bit lower. I think I can tell by the way my quads are flexing. So if you saw me from the side, I'm a bit low. There's a nice bend in my knee, and that's where the real burn comes in. I noticed, I don't know if I noticed right here. I'll get back to that. Okay, so curls again, second set. I do 2 sets of everything. I just do different reps for everything. So right here, I'm doing 1 at a time and then lifting them both up. Oh God, lifting them both up is really hard. So I can do it on the second set, but again, we're doing about 15. So that's 1, 1, 2, like that. So this is the first time I've picked this thing up and I was tripping because the black hydraulic pump is like boiling hot. You could fry an egg on that thing, and I never felt it before. So it's been working hard. Watch out, don't burn yourself on hydraulics if you've been stepping. hurt. I don't even know how many times I did it. Okay. The end of this is a mostly arms day, if you can't tell. So I like to do these sliding curtsy lunges at the end of this workout. If I haven't run, then I'll do these. If I ran, I don't do it because it's just too much for my low body. The stepper is definitely not as hard on my joints as running. But anyways, these are a freaking burner. I just put one of my booty bands down, something that slides my body through the washcloth, whatever. Slide it back 12 times, I believe, and then I do the other leg too. Sometimes I just do one set of these. Honestly, again, depends on the day. No rules here. Just the goal is to keep it tight. Like, I'm in a period in my life where I'm a little bit fluffier than usual, but even if I am, I always continue to push weights and work out because I know when I get to the place where I'm shedding some of this fluff, I'm going to have a nice base of muscles underneath. So I just continue regardless of what the weight is. I don't let that get me down. You got to stay strong. Get rid of that perfectionism. I always finish my workouts with one sun salutation just to kind of keep the yoga vibes flowing. I don't want to lose that sun salutation. It took me a long time to do that low tricep push-up into high cobra. Okay, so that's it, guys.